Today I'm going to be reading 24-hour books in 24 hours as a slow reader. Now I have read one book this year. It is now July 20th or so, and I go through phases of reading. This has been a phase of no reading, but we're going to change that today. Haley Pham has inspired me, and so I'm going to get to reading. So this is one of the books. The other book I am still waiting on Amazon to send, but they sent this one this morning. This is 24 Hours in Paris. The other one is 24 Hours in Italy. I saw this on Instagram yesterday and then was like, oh, I have the house to myself. It would be really great to film a 24-hour video. And so here we are. My thought is that as a slow reader, I will get through 2 books. So I think it's about 600 or 700 pages total across the 2 books. That's like, well, let's do some math real quick. So it's about 30 pages an hour, so about 2 minutes per page. And these pages don't look too crazy. So I think it's doable to read all of this in 2 minutes. And so as a slow reader, my goal is just to finish both of these books in 24 hours. Ooh. I might end up having to go to the bookstore to get another book, which I might get lessons in chemistry. I might surprise myself, I don't know. I am not sure how fast I'll be able to read this. Inheritance to Games took me quite some time, like 10 hours or so. But enough of all that, let's get started. Okay, I just hit 1 hour and I'm on page 36 and it's about 320 something pages, so about 10% of the way. So that would be about 10 hours of reading. So I should be able to read both of them in the 24 hours, which will be great. A couple thoughts. Well, she's not black. She is Indian. I think they are coworkers on the cover. Based on how it's going, I'm pretty sure it's them too. I don't know if they actually fall in love or if it's just a story, but he is a coworker. He's kind of like annoying salesman guy, and then she's head of branding. So far, it's been an easy read. On Goodreads, I saw that it had, I think, about like 3.36 stars or so, which was a little discouraging, but also I read a 3-star book earlier this year and that was okay. So if this is a 3-star book, that's okay. Just want to get back into reading and have a little challenge. Oh, also I should say that this is an ode to Haley Pham. This is Haley Pham's merch. So I am a girly pop or reader pop for this video. Okay, so we're almost 2 hours in and the package arrived. So this should be the other book. And this I think was released this week. Yep, 24 Hours in Italy. And so this is 350 pages. So hopefully truck my way through and can get through both of them, but it arrived. I'm about 5 hours in and I'm on page 154. So tracking at right about 30 pages an hour, which is really good. I've posted on Instagram and taken mini breaks here and there. And so 30 pages an hour, I definitely think I can finish both books. But basically, it is 24 hours. So everything is happening very quickly in this book, which sometimes I'm like, that's not realistic. Like, it wouldn't progress like that, which I can't speak to, but I am constantly reminded that it's only 24 hours, and so the pace is quite quick. for how the relationship is progressing. But so far it's cute. I'm enjoying it. It's good entertainment. So I'm glad I'm enjoying it. I'm 9 hours in and I am behind. So if I'm supposed to do 30 pages an hour, I should be around page 270, but I'm around page 200 or so. So I'm behind. I went on a walk with a friend, and then I also need to get dinner and I want some ice cream. And so that's gonna be at least another hour, I think. And so I still think I can hustle and finish both books, but it will be a challenge. It will be, before it was more casual reading, but now it will be more intentionally focused reading with minimal interruptions, which doing that at night should be easy because there's nothing to distract me, maybe. But let's keep reading. I'm gonna read for another hour or two and then go get food. My SD card is full, and so I'm going to try and run to Target and see if I can get an SD card from there. If I can, I'll end up using my phone as my camera. While I'm out and about, I mean, the Kroger is right there, so I can get my ice cream. I'm gonna get Cane's. They're all right next to each other on the same block. So, I wasn't quite so prepared for this challenge, but that's okay. It's happening. I'm just sitting here holding my bread and it's happening. Bookmarking that page. Oh, this is good, this is good, this is good. I have to go back to Goodreads and see why people rated it low. I mean, I don't know, this is my first foray into romance in forever. Also, I would say that there have been a couple really cute moments in this book, and overall how they're navigating the city, I'm like, yeah, right. But yeah, right, more in the sense of like, it takes longer than they're saying. But she did say something. She said they walked 28,000 steps, which would be accurate. And that was accurate to what I walked in London 2 weeks ago. So I think that's accurate. But the timeline, how much they were able to do and see, I don't know if that's real. It's time. I am losing it just a little bit. That's okay, that's okay. I'm gonna scroll on Instagram for like maybe 6 minutes. I wanna watch Janine Emapola's stories, and then I'll go back to reading. Currently on page 42. I wasn't sure how they were going to meet up again. Also, I should say, that I finished the other book. It was 4 stars, good read, solid read, would recommend. Minimal spice. It was fun. It was an entertaining read. This one, I wasn't sure how they were going to meet back up and if this was the same guy or some new guy, but I don't know if it's on the back. Oh yeah. So they meet up at a wedding. Well, they meet in Italy for a wedding of one of the friends that they met in the first book. And so I really wasn't sure how they were gonna make that happen, but they've already met and it's only chapter like 2 right now, chapter 3. And we're going by hours again. So this is very interesting. So this is 3 p.m. right now. They've met. We'll see where it goes. I don't know. But I am crashing. So I have my Monster, which thankfully I bought more at Target earlier. Usually 3 o'clock is the hardest hour for me to stay awake, and it is 3:30. So if I can get through this next like hour and a half, 8.5 hours left, and 43 pages, 38 pages an hour, which I think is doable if I'm focused. But whew, okay, I'm gonna check out the stories and then come back to reading. Back to reading. It's 5 a.m. and I am 17 hours in. So I feel like I got over the 3:30 hump, 4 o'clock hour hump. And so now I'm feeling better. The end is in sight. 7 hours left. I'm on page 100. So I have about 250-ish pages left in 7 hours. So it's about, what, 36 or so, 35 pages an hour, which I think is still very doable. But I'm interested to see, this is also equally as entertaining as the first one, but it's a role reversal. So it's a different situation, which is interesting. And it'll be interesting to see how Myra and Jake navigate the new situation. Basically, Myra is in a kind of a situationship and Jake is not. So will they end up together? I mean, I'm guessing, but it'll be interesting to see how it progresses and how it's different than the first book's progression of their relationship. It's subtle, but it's good. And you definitely have to read the first book first to know all the history. But page 111, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's 4 star. 4 star for sure. For sure. Solid 4. Solid 4. We love bold men. We love it. We love bold men. And Jake is a bold man. He wasn't bold in the first book, but this book, he's bold and we love it. Okay, the first book mentions The Bachelor. This one just mentioned The Bachelorette, and I love it. I love a good cultural reference. It's been great. But also, this scene is just crazy. And the line, it says, Lorenzo didn't notice everyone's stares, ogling the scene like they were just watching the latest episode of The Bachelorette in real time, which is like such a great way to describe what's going on. I think this is good. This is really good. Again, 4 star, solid 4. Not a 5, I don't think, but let's keep reading. I didn't read the next slide. It says, find out what happens after the break. Like on the TV show. Ah, that's good. Good stuff. Rami is good. I'm 20 hours in and I am feeling it. It is rough. So I have to get up and start walking around. The book is great, and it's fitting that as I come to the end of this 24-hour challenge, I'm coming to the end of this book, but there were moments where I fell asleep or like my eyes closed for a little too long. So now I'm gonna walk around and hopefully like wake up my body and maybe go outside because circadian rhythm things, right? I don't know if it's good to read sad books. It's interesting. It's like if something is good, I don't think I pause to think, oh, should I be delighting in this? But then if something's not good and it's like messing with my emotions, then I'm like, whoa, is this good? Like, is this okay? This book. I predicted the ending of the first book, but this ending, I'm like, I don't know what's gonna happen. Oh, 1 hour left. Whew. And about 20 pages left, so almost there. Oh, goodness. Oh, boy. It's good. It's good. Currently at 23 and a half hours. So that's crazy. Oh, 30 minutes. We will start Fixer Up. 24 hours. So I finished. Yay! I finished 2 books, finished 24 hours in Paris and then 24 hours in Italy. And so now I have officially tripled the number of books I read this year. So I went from 1 book read to 3 books read, having read these 2. I would rate these both at a 4-star. I think they were solid reads. I think they were good intro to getting into reading. I might end up giving them 5, I don't know, but definitely not 3. I would say these are at least a 4. I thoroughly enjoyed them, and I like the character development in both of them. I could relate to Mariah in the books. I think initially Jake's development, I just didn't really like Jake in the beginning. That quickly changed, and I think it almost was too quick of a change, but I think in general it was a good book. I know, yeah, so I enjoyed them. This one is clean, no spice. This one I would say has 1.5 open door scenes, but it's minimal. But I would say 18 plus for this one. I am looking forward to the next 24-hour book. I really like reading for 24 hours because I can just read straight. One of my big qualms with reading, especially reading fiction and nonfiction as well, is like I forget stuff. Even if it's like I put it down for 2 seconds, like 2 days, and then I have to pick it up and I'm like having to figure out what's going on. So reading straight might be the wave for me. So we'll see. I have some ideas for future videos, but until then, I'll see you in the next one. I also should say that I did kind of live my life throughout the 24 hours. So I went on a walk with a friend, I went and did groceries, my SD card ran out of memory, so I quickly ran to Target to get a new one. So it wasn't full. I probably read for 20 hours and finished these. I think they took about 10 hours each, but yeah, there were just stuff I just needed to do to continue on with my life outside of this video.